We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First play from scrimmage, Newton going to throw it. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, New Orleans. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Play action, it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. From midfield now, Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
As Jamar Chase picks up a first down here, how about a quick reflection on his debut as a rookie? Set a new rookie receiving record and the Bengals franchise record with 1,455 yards and was 3rd in the league in touchdown. He became only the 2nd rookie receiver named All-Pro since 1998, joining former LSU teammate Justin Jefferson, who did it in 2020.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Here we go. 11,
Here's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week.
Here we go.
You talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On 2nd and goal, Burrow. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
11, Palmer. 11, MT, take it. 11, MT. 11.
3rd and goal, Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here we go, here we go.
now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'm one, right?
Burrow going for it on 4th. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. Burrow's going to look to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
20.
Throwing is Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Now it's Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
On 2nd and inches. Burrow.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. They go play action with Burrow.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
11-90.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. They'll try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bengals 14, Saints 7.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here's Newton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught at the 20.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. For Cam Newton, and the arm strength, maybe not what it was circa his MVP season of 2015, but he uncorks a big one there.
That's going to be a jet sweep. Newton bats it forward. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and goal.
Kamara is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
Again, Kamara.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara
with career touchdown number 70.
And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows this versatility and gets both done on this drive.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense.
He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
T. Higgins
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bengals are able to move back in front. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The Saints in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. It's going to be a jet sweep. Newton bats it forward. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Here's Newton. Flush to his right. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Here's Newton. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. Trying the left side with Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. That's good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
11.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
11.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing again, it's Burrow. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
11.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. They'll look to throw. And he's brought down. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. This is intercepted.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with the lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfections in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Burrow looking to pass. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
That's good for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Newton now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Newton. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now Burrow on first down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
11 empty.
Burrow will throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Here we go.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
He'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run with Cook, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
James Cook, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
Saints 22.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there. Get it at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Newton to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
He's going to take another shot here, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Newton. Finding Taysom Hill. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
On 2, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. And they'll send the slot in motion left. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
11 mighty.
They go play action with Burrow. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Here's Hardy set to return. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. We call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase
with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year.
And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
He was brought down at the 26.
Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Play action. It's Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Bengals start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now receiver in motion left.
A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted.
P.J. Williams with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way